If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture on advanced level maths where we are solving IIT JEE questions. So in trigonometry part 3, so today we will be solving 3 questions, question number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. Okay student, if you see the first question, in a triangle ABC, the sides A given, B given, and what is given? Cos A minus B is given. To find its area. Now if you see A given, B given and A minus given, B is given, so what formula comes to you in your mind? The formula that comes to our mind is tangent rule. If you see the tangent rule, tan A minus B by 2, A minus B by A plus B, cot C by 2. See, A minus B is given to you, A is also given, B is also given to you. So whenever you see, so that's why formula you have to be very clear with this one. You have seen A, B and A minus B, angle A minus B. So there is a formula which is tangent rule, which is tan A minus B by 2, A minus B by A plus B, cot C by 2. Now this is given at A, not tan A minus B by 2 is not given you, but cos is given. So from cos we can go easily to tan. How? Cos A minus B. Cos we can write in terms of tan cos 2 theta, 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta. If it is 2 theta, if it is theta, then theta by 2. Then if you do a little bit side change and here and there, component to dividendo, here I have done component to dividendo, no need to, if you can cross multiply, take all 10 on one side, you will find ultimately tan square equal to this side, and finally you will find tan equal to plus minus this side. Then which one you should take? Now you see, your A, side A is greater and side B is smaller. So greater and greater, the angle which is opposite to greater side will be greater than the side which is at smaller length. If A is greater than B, side A is greater than side B, then angle A will be also greater than angle B, vice versa. If B is smaller than A, then angle B has to be smaller, because greatest side will extend a greater angle. If the side is length is more, if the length is more, so the angle will be also more. If it is more, so angle will be more. If the length is small, then the angle will be small. More length, more angle. Okay, therefore A angle will be greater than B because side A is greater than. That means A minus B should be positive. If it is positive, then tan should be positive, because tan positive, A minus B, it should be positive, because it cannot go second, third quadrant, because A, B all are angle of the triangle only, so it will remain only one within 180 only. So A minus B will remain in first quadrant. So tan A minus B by 2 will be plus 1 by 3. That you have to be very careful. Either it will be plus or minus in trigonometry. So if it is plus 1 by 3, then this is given to you. So from here you can easily calculate cot C by 2. So once you know C by 2, then C is equal to pi by 2. So once you know it is 90 angle, 90 degree, now it is right angle. Now what will be, if it is a 3, which angle is right angle? C. So if it is, this is C. So this is C, then rest two are A and B, whatever. So what is the area of this? Half height into base. You take this one height, this one base, or this one height, this one base, whatever. If this is height, then this is base. If this is height, then this is base. Whatever you use, the answer is 9. If in a triangle PQR, sin P, sin Q, sin R are in AP, they are given in AP, then their altitudes are in AP, HP, GP and AP. This I told you, if you know then it's okay. AP I think you have done in class 10, GP also. HP is reverse of AP. That is, suppose 2, 4, 6, these are in AP. Why these are in AP? Because there is a difference, is it is increasing by 2 only. So that is known as arithmetic progression. So if it is in AP, then we say the reverse of this one, inverse of this one is in HP. That is AP and HP, there is a inverse relation, that's all. So that is about HP. Now because sin P, sin Q, sin R are in AP, then you have to relation between the sides, something related to side, altitude, height. If I know height, sides, then I can try to find altitude, median, all these things. So what is the relation between sine angle and that your sides? This is the relation. Small p, small q, small r are the sides. Sin p, sin q, sin r is equal to 2 r dash or r whatever. R dash is your x radius, circumradius. That means what will be sin p? P by 2r. What will be sin q? Q by 2r. What will be sin r? R by 2r. So now because sin p, sin, now what it you are getting it? You are getting it something of this fashion. P by 2r, comma q by 2r, comma r by 2r. They are in AP. Why they are in AP? Because it is sin P, it is sin Q, it is sin R. This is in AP, so this is equal to this is equal to this is equal to this. Now once you know in AP, if you divide AP by a constant number, then also it remains AP. If you divide it by 2 also, then it will remain in AP. Why? You can see 1, 2, 3, the gap is remaining 3. So if we divide by constant number, then still it remains in AP. So PQR is in AP. Once PQR is in AP, then let us try with the altitude, height, because with height it is possible. Why? Because we can try with area. We know the base, all the sides, they are in AP. So we can try with area. So what will be delta 1? Suppose if I take delta area is fixed. So it will be half. Suppose if I take P as a base and corresponding height is H1, which will be also equal to half. What? Suppose Q I take, then it is H2. That will be also, if I take R as a base, I can take anyone as a base. If I take this base, then this becomes my height. If I take this base, then this becomes my height. I can find an area of a triangle using anyone. Suppose if I take this base, then this becomes height. So half height into base. If I take this as a height, then this becomes base. So half base into height. Correspondingly, all heights I have considered. Altitude means heights only. So these are all equal. Okay. So from here, if you calculate what will be H1, 2 delta by P, what will be H2, again 2 delta by Q, what will be H3, 2 delta by R. Now because PQ are in AP, so 1 by P, 1 by Q and 1 by R will be in HP. Now again if you multiply HP by constant number, it will remain in HP. So you got the answer. So these heights 2 delta by R, they are also in HP. That means your height H1, H2, H3, this is nothing but H1, they are in HP. So that's why this is the answer. This is in HP. So you start with this one because this is in AP. So what is the relation with sine and the sides? This is the sine law. From that, once you calculate the sides, then you can easily calculate the relation between heights. Because I can go, what is the common link between height and sides? Is the area. Because I can find area using any side and any height. So using that we got that. Now for median, so you median, obviously you got the answer. Now for median also there is options for median also. So how to get the median? I have not given any formula because there is a standard Apollon's theorem is there. So this is known as Apollon's theorem, which is more general to your Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras is a special case of this one, you can say. In case of right angle, if you apply this one, it will give rise to Pythagoras theorem. So if you see, this is the triangle and this is your median, suppose AD. So how to find the median? So this square plus this square, AB square plus AC square is equal to 2 into AD square plus either you BD, because these and these will be same because it is median, so it will be a midpoint. So either you take BD or CD. So from here you can calculate median in this way also. So if you put it there, you can side change, then you can remember this formula. But I will recommend you remember the original theorem, that is Apollon's theorem, which is very standard theorem. You remember this one. So from there only, if you change side and do a little bit plus minus, it will come. But here answer is, we got the answer already. Now in question number 3, what they are asking, two sides of a triangle are of the length of root 6 and root 4 and the angles opposite to smaller side is 30. So which one is smaller? First you say root 6 or root 4. Root 6 will be obviously less than 2 because less than 4 obviously. So obviously root 6 is the smaller, so the opposite to root 6 will be 30 degree. How many such triangles are possible? Find the length of their sides and area. You have to find the length of their side and also area. Okay, now if I move with one angle is given and two sides is given, you need to find third side. So what is the best formula you can have? You can have cos formula. Cos of this will involve all the three sides. So you know this one, so two sides is known, so you can easily find third one. So that's why cos 30 I am going. So what will be cos 30? For this plus this minus this, the opposite one get deducted. This is C or whatever you take. This square plus this square minus this square divided by 2 into this into this. So if you calculate, so this is considered as C. So you can find C is equal to either this or this. Now both are positive. 2 plus root 2 is also 2 plus root 3 plus root 2 is also positive. 2 plus root 3 minus. So physically both are possible because side cannot be negative. Now let us think about with respect to smallest angle, largest angle, whether angle is also possible or not. So let us think in that way. So what will be this? C plus, suppose 2 root 3 plus 2. If I go for plus, then which one will be the largest? This one will be the greatest side. Why? Because you see 2 root 3 is root 12 plus root 2. 2 2s are 4, 3, that is 2 root 12. So if you take C square, what will be C square? 14 plus 2 into root 12 into root 2. So what will be this one? 14 plus 2 2s are 4 root 6. So 14 plus greater than 4 and 4 square, and what was 4 square? 4 square was 16 and it is root 6 square is 6. So obviously this is smallest, this is the next, and this is the higher than this. If you see 14 plus 4 will already cross 16, and there will be additional things also coming. So obviously this will be the largest, and this angle will be the greatest angle, this C angle, which is possible. No problem is there. This is 30, so this can be the greatest angle. So which is greater than 30? Greater than 30 is possible in triangle. Okay. Now if you take 2 root 3 minus root 2, now what will be this one? 2 root 3 minus root 2. Now if you take square of this one, what will be this one? Suppose it is C. So C square is equal to 12, again it is root 12. So 12 plus 2, that is 14, minus 4 root 6. What will be the value of root 6? Root 6 will be value of 2 point something. So 4 2s are 8, more than 8. So if you deduct 14 to more than 8, it will be less than 6. That means in that case it is the smallest one. This one will be the smallest one, because the one was 6, 1 square was 6, a square suppose 6, and b square was 60. So it will be the smallest, then this, then this. Then also that means the angle will be less than 30 degrees. Smaller angle, because this will be the smallest, the opposite angle will be less than 30. Again triangle angle can be less than 30. So both these are possible. So how many triangles are possible? 2 triangles. First you check whether both are positive or negative. Then you check with angle also, because your angle cannot go beyond 180. Some of these 3 should not go 180. So you can see that one. 2 angles should not go more than 90. So only one angle can go more than 90. So this condition you have to check. That's why I have checked with the angles. But here both are satisfying. One can be greater than 30. It can be. One can be smaller than 30. That also possible. Area, half height into base. Half height into base I have considered plus minus, because they have asked you to find the length of their sides. Length is already calculated, and the area. So area you have calculated. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.